Hello, hello, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome to my channel if this is your first time visiting. I am Mama Make You Up, a twin mummy who loves to paint my face. So today we are playing with color once again, I guess. I decided to do a green halo eye for you guys today, and obviously with a bold lip. Today is featuring the 35U and 35B Morphe palettes, which seem to be my staple palettes as I'm looking at a pattern here. So I decided to play with a more bold green look. Obviously with a halo eye, you could pick more forest green or a mute green color to still play with this look but have less color. And then obviously you could go lower key on the lips. Anyways, if this is a look that you think you'd enjoy and you feel like following me along, please do so and let's have some fun. So today, as you can tell, I am not doing my face first because we are doing a halo eye and using some really pigmented colors. I will be doing my eye makeup first and then doing the rest of my face. What I've done to prime my eyelid, Heart Shape Tape in in fair neutral. Now I'm going in with my RCMA setting powder. You can get this at camerareadycosmetics.com. Super cheap and an amazing setting powder in general. Now I'm going to go in with just a skin tone shade from my Morphe 35U palette, I believe. Just any skin tone or a white type of shade will do, just to make sure there's no tackiness at all left on your eyelid before you start using shadows. B83 from Morphe. Brush that I'm going to be using to pack on color in my outer corners for this halo look. And to start off, so I'm going to go in with this green. I'm going to pack that in on the outside and on the inside of my eye. I'm going to go in with my 441, my M441 from Morphe, and just go kind of above where I place those shadows and just blend out what I've done right now. I'm going to go in with a more shimmery green here in the 35U palette, this one right here. I had a darker green and now I'm going in with a more shimmery, brighter green. And this I'm likely going to disperse more than the first green I put down. So with that done, going to go back in again with my M441. And now with that done, I'm going to go in with my tapered blending brush, my other staple for any eye look, which is my M433. Go in with this green, which is right next to the green we just used. And I'm going to go in, and what I may do to dilute that green a little bit is to just use this shimmer color here on the bottom. It's kind of a yellowy, almost seems like it has a green undertone to it. And just kind of go back and forth. We're just feeling out how this is going to play out on my eyes. Okay, and now we'll go in with my tapered blending, my M433. And we're not adding any more product on the brush, we have some of the remaining light green on there. Now we're going to move on to the inner lid, is go in with my 35B palette, and the only color I'm using from this palette is this shimmery green. A small little concealer brush, my Morphe 421, and I'm going to spritz this. Obviously when you're packing on that middle color, you can drag it into the corners on either side. What I'm going to do, since this green, I didn't really like necessarily how this green looked, I kind of want a bit more of a pop. I just found a random kind of white highlighter type color in my BH Cosmetics Take Me to Brazil palette. And this is a really interesting looking color on its own. And what I'm doing is just taking my finger and patting the middle part of my lid with that white color over top. And as you can see, it kind of brings out the green a little bit more. To go back in once again with this green shimmer color from the 35U, and we are going to just make sure we don't lose any pigmentation in the outer corner here. Hard to tell exactly how much or how little I want to add. So we will leave that for now and do the rest of my face. Just taking whatever brush you want that allows you to get, who are you? Get right close to your lash line. So we are dragging that all the way in. B83. You shimmer color that we then packed on our lid on the outer corners. Any flat brush will do. It will create the same kind of effect, right? And we're just brushing that right on top of the dark green. The other option you can do for a halo eye too is actually mimic the halo part down here. So I could have left a space right in the middle and done the same design essentially as up here. So it's totally up to you. Now to really smoke things out on the lower lash line, I'm going as always with my 507 from Morphe with crap on it. And I'm going to go in with the green color. Actually, the green color that we used is a bit of a transition shade up top, right here, still in the 35U palette. I'm gonna dust that underneath both of the greens, so really drag that down a little bit more. Next, I'm going to go in with that bright green 35B palette on our lid right in the middle. Again, kind of all over. And I think I'm going to go back in with this brush into that shimmery green. And I'm just basically doing some cleaning up before we call it a day. I find with halo eyes you do end up needing to go back and reinforce the outer corners a bit. If you wanted to darken the outer lid up, you certainly could. Green, so we could try doing that. I'll switch to my B83 again that I had first used. So if you want, you could just darken the outer corner up a little bit. And we would go back in a little bit with our tapered blending brush, the M433, and I'm going to go back in with that transition green shade, this one right here. And for one last time, I'm going to dust this right over top. And I find definitely watching myself in videos that different angles my eye makeup looks more or less blended out. So I find doing this angle is good to look at yourself in the mirror like this and just see how things are looking from different angles, because obviously when you're on camera you're seeing yourself in a way that you've never seen before. My jumbo eye pencil. And then after that I find it always gets caught on the lashes a little bit, so I just take some kind of fluffy brush and wisp it away. Color right here, a mix of these two from the 35U, these ones right here. And I'm going to use my inner corner highlighting brush, my E36. Shimmery one is a little bit too yellowy, I find, for my inner corner, so the white will just help it kind of come alive a little bit more. And for my brow bone, I'm actually just going to do the same. I was going to use a highlight, but I actually like these two combos together. So right above the brow bone. Okay guys, so here we are. This is the final look for today. Our look with the 35U and the 35B Morphe palettes. And of course the Maybelline Lilac Flush Lips to make it even more vibrant. I hope that you guys enjoyed following along today. Please subscribe to my channel. Any comments, questions, feedback is very much welcome down below. And I hope to see you guys in my next video. So go have yourself a wonderful and colorful day. We'll see you next time. Bye.